Was cornered by the paparazzi. Feeling no scar in the moment. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is this look right here. It's a green glam full makeup, you know what I mean? And let's go to the eyes. I already applied my face primers, so now here I am sticking some scotch tape both sides of my eyes. I decided to do the eye look first because I was worried about this Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. You know, it is known for messy fallout, patchiness, so many negative reviews. So let's see what this Subculture did to my eyes. But now I'm just priming my lids first using the soft ochre from MAC and set them with the powder from Smashbox. Using the E38 brush from Sigma, I am taking the shade Dawn as my transition shade. Next shade is Roxy. It's an ultra matte muted coral, and using the brush from the palette, I am applying it all over my crease, but starting from outer part. Just gonna blend because I want the smooth looking eyeshadow. This color is Untamed. Yep. It is a matte tarnished green that I'm applying on the outer lid and extending up a little bit. Oh, just go back to the brush of Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm just blending the harsh lines, but I took a little bit of Roxy just to mix the color together. And this is the axis. This is the darkest green in this palette, so I'm just gonna applying this on my outer lid, just gonna darken it a little bit more and blending it towards the middle lid and slightly going to the inner lid. So blend, and then taking the ABH brush again, I'm just gonna diffuse the color a little bit on that area, and then going back to Real Techniques brush, and just gonna blend it again. You know, there's a lot of blending going on in this eye look, so this hope you understand. And also here, going back to Roxy, just gonna kinda mix together the color on my crease, that green. This shade is Electric. It is light green with a shimmers in it. It's just kind of like I dip in the brush one time and then it wasn't pigmented, so I applied more until I achieved the look that I desire on the middle lid and to the inner lid. You know, I didn't use the Fix Plus or any setting spray to wet the brush because I just wanna try the color, what it's gonna look like without any of that spray or to wet the brush. But it works. You're just gonna have to build it. And yeah, going back to axis again, guys, just blend again. Sometimes I'm not contented to how it looks, but I just want to look like fine. Now here I am doing the winged liner, and I am using the KAtvon D ink liner that I'm loving so much. I was actually a little bit nervous doing this because I don't want to mess up my eyeshadow, so I was very careful doing it. Moving on to the face, I'm gonna be mixing two shades from two different brands of foundation. One is from Loreal, it's too bright on me, and the other one is from Maybelline 220, it's a little bit darker on me. But when I mix them together, the result is absolutely perfect. This is a routine for me, adding a little bit of extra coverage using the MAC Prolong Wear Concealer, which I really love. Those areas where I have big deep scars, it's kind of helping or filling those open pores. Then I'm just gonna highlight underneath my eyes and forehead, bridge my nose and chin using the Urban Decay concealer. First time using this cream contour from Tarte, but those highlighters I've already used them. They're okay but too glittery. I am actually like this cream contour because of the cool tone shade. It looks natural when I blend it out. This Tarteist Pro Glow palette was a gift from my mother-in-law. When I received it, I was so happy because I was planning to buy it, but I couldn't decide until I received the gift from her, and I was thankful. Aside from Revlon, this is my second liquid highlighter, but this is more intense. See what I mean? Liking it. Okay, this part I am just gonna highlighter priming my face. Those areas where I usually apply the highlighters, the powder highlighters or liquid highlighters later. And then I'm gonna set my face using this translucent powder from Laura Mercier. I'm just gonna apply enough amount of powder, not so much, just enough to dry my face because all of this sticky feeling foundation concealer, While my face is baking, I am gonna do my brows now using the angle brush from Morphe and Dipbrow pomade from ABH. This is in color dark brown. Alright, finishing the eyes, I am highlighting my brow bones. I picked up the shade Cube, but I just found out that it is duochrome, so there's pink color in it and I didn't like it. That's why I cleaned it up using the plain bright powder from Smashbox. Instead, I used the Cube to highlight in my inner corners, which is much better. Back to the shade Roxy with a short shader brush from Sigma. I am applying that color to my lower lash line, but not moving the brush all the way into the inner corner of my lower lash. Then add green color on my lower lash with a flat shader brush again, and clean it, and then blend them together with the clean blending brush. And I want to darken a little bit more, so I took the shade Untamed with a tiny brush from Real Techniques. And I'm adding a shimmery shadow, and this is the electric that I used for my upper lids. By the way, guys, I just want to share my experience on using Subculture eye palette. During the time that I'm using it, doesn't give a lot of fallout. There's still a little bit, like so little, but usually happens on eyeshadow, but not that crazy, like a terrible and disgusting or messy fallout that I have seen, or probably you have seen too on the other channels. So maybe I get a good batch. So thanks for that. I got a good batch, and for me it's worth the money, and I'm still looking forward using it again and again and again. And probably one more video for the Ice Subculture palette. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for listening. So I've done the bronzing using the KAtvon contouring palette and blush on from Colourpop, and highlighting my face using the ABH Peach Fizz. This highlighter is so cool. Even if I applied it on top of everything, especially the powder, it doesn't dries up quickly. That makes hard to blend. That's what I like about the liquid highlighter. So yeah, and now I am applying the liquid matte lipstick from Anastasia again, and this that was in the shade Ashton, and I forgot to line my upper lash line and my waterline, so I'm doing it now with the Kiko eye pencil black and highlighting my lips, yeah, for more radiance look. Proceed to the hair. Now I'm just gonna give a little volume using flat iron because my hair is so straight. Change my clothes and wear my earrings. If you want to know all the stuffs that I used in this video, please just check them out in the description down below, and if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment down below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.